it is about oil changing time for the new Toyota Tacoma. Now, the schedule that I'm adopting is about 1,000 to 1,500 miles, let's say, for the first oil change, and then every 5,000 miles or once a year thereafter. Depends on how many miles I put on the truck, right? So I've been kind of thinking about gathering all my stuff because I'm going to do it myself. No, I'm not going to use Toyota's free every 10,000 mile oil change for 10 years or 2 years, I guess, whatever it is. So I thought I'd run through, show you a few things that I've discovered that make oil changes a little bit easier to do if you're doing it yourself. First of all, you need oil. Now, the cap itself, or the oil cap from the truck, says it takes a 0W20. Now, I see comments and things out there on the web, people talking about changing the viscosity or the type of oil that they use, whatever. It's all fine, personal preference, up to you. I'm going to go with what Toyota recommends in this case. So I'm going to use Mobile One. This is a synthetic, of course. It is an extended performance for whatever that's worth. It says protects for 20,000 miles. We'll never get there. And it is a 0W20. You need almost 6 of these, I believe, if I've got my number right. You can see maybe, I don't know how much was left from when I did an oil change on a previous Tacoma. That's about how much is left before you get to full on that dipstick. Now, a couple of things that are going to make it easier. Well, of course you need a funnel, right? You got to put the oil in. And the problem with the new Tacoma, maybe many new vehicles, is that in the reservoir, or the top part where you put the oil in, there's like a ridge across there, and you cannot sit a funnel in. It just kind of falls over. You don't want that to happen, particularly if you've bought one of those big 5-quart or 6-quart, whatever it is, containers of oil, right? You'll have oil all over the place. So something I discovered, this is the top part of a Lipton sweet tea bottle. Let me show you an empty one. This is what it looks like. Of course, it's just sweet tea. But what's important is not what was in the bottle, but rather the style of the bottle. I found that the screw-in top part of this screws right into the oil filler point on top of your engine, right? So you've got this sitting on top of your engine. Now, all you have to do is stick your funnel there. It's going to hold. It won't be as loosey-goosey as it is here because it'll be screwed in, right? And then you can simply just pour your oil in. It's really pretty easy. It makes it really, really nice. Now, when you're done, of course, you've got the cap off. It's sitting right there beside you, or it should be. You want to pull this out, and you can pull the whole unit out, if you will, and then put the cap back on. Now, that's going to allow you to collect any oil that's left in the funnel, obviously, and it'll just be right inside this little area here. You can clean it out, drain it into your oil pan or whatever, and of course you'll need an oil pan. Makes changing, or putting the oil back in, I should say, very, very simple. Now, I have something here, and these can be a little bit controversial. I'll show you what I've got. I'm going to install this when I do my first oil change, and it is the, and if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Fumato, F-U-M-A-T-O. I'll leave a link for it down below. Oil drain, oil plug. What do they call it? I don't even know what they call it. Let's see. They call it an engine oil drain valve with lever clip. That's their description of it. You can see there along with the part number. Now, what this does, of course, is it screws right in, and they even give you a washer, which is nice, but it screws right into the oil pan, right? And then, let's go ahead and open this. And then, next time you change your oil, all you have to do is move the lever and the oil will drain, right? Now, for anybody who's over concerned about this lever getting moved, and it does have to overcome this little point down here, if you will, but it slides over to the left. I don't even know if I can do it by hand because it's that stout. But it moves over to the left in my case, and it opens up the little hole down there, and I think it actually goes the other way. It would be like this when it's closed. Make sure you check it if you get one of these, but it would be like this when it's closed, and then you have to push it up and over to open, and that's true. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try to show you. Watch inside, and you can see it shut on the inside. So this is the down position or closed position, and then you have to overcome this hump before it would release and let the oil drain. I'll show you that from the other side again. Let's see, maybe it'd be easier this way. And you pull it up and let it drain. You can see right through there, right? I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm on this side. And that's it. So I'm going to put it in the closed position so that it's ready. I will check it when I use it. And that's it. And then they do provide a little clasp here as a, I guess, safety measure if you want to put this over to stop this little lever from pulling up. So it's like an added safety feature for anybody that's concerned about that. I'll use it because I have it, but honestly, I've had these in the past on other vehicles, and I've never had any issue with these coming up. Plus, this is kind of tucked up into there. It'd be pretty difficult to activate this once it's on the truck. But even better, there is a tube that comes with my kit that you can put on the long side, and if you get one of these and you want to do it this way, make sure you get the one that has the long nipple on the one side that will go into this tube. And then before you release the oil the next time, unfortunately you have to do it the old-fashioned way the first time, but you can take this tube and stick it into your drain pan and control the exit flow of the oil. You ever seen any of those videos where the guy's under there and he's trying to make a how-to video, and I've done this myself, and he's pulling that oil plug off, right? He gets it right to the point that it just starts to drip a little, and then he pulls it out and oil gushes everywhere. Slams into the bottom of the pan, splashes all over him, his tools, the truck. It's insane. Not going to have that problem with this. You just release the nozzle or the lever. It'll drain out through the tube, and then it'll be wherever you decide it to go, right? Now, I'm going to leave this on. I'll probably tie it up under the truck with a zip tie or something simple. They do provide a little cover if you want. You can see it right there, I think, this black cover that goes over the other side just to keep it, I guess, clean. I don't know why it really matters. Maybe a spider or something crawls in there and builds a nest, who knows. But anyway, this little device is awesome. Like I say, I have used these many times in the past myself. I have never had an issue with one. I know a lot of companies use them because it makes oil changing much quicker, right? And easier. They don't have to screw around trying to take plugs off. Plus, you're never going to have to worry about over tightening that plug or stripping out the screw, stripping out the threads. Just a fantastic idea in my opinion. Again, I'll leave the link for this down below if you want to check it out. I think it's a fantastic idea. So anyway, those are the essentials, I guess, that I have when I change oil. It's going to make it so easy to do, unfortunately, on the next time, because I don't have that device on the truck now. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget, click that subscribe button too. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.